Hello there, Internet. Version 2 here with Let's Play Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Today, I'm honestly kind of shocked that we're overwhelmed with a number of things to choose from that I could do for today's video, because there's just that much going on, even though we've beaten the story. But the primary thing that's going on is this! I have almost a full set of Shara Ishvalda armor. Finally got around to defeating it a whole bunch of times with a bunch of people. Went pretty damn well. Turns out there's one piece of stuff that you need to make things here. The Shara Ishvalda tender plate. And the only way to get the tender plate is in its second phase to break its head twice. Because when you break its head a second time, part of its head comes flying off, like the crown, like spiky part at the top of its head falls off, and then you can carve that. And when you carve that, you can carve it twice, and I got 2 tender plates out of it. And then I also got a reward for breaking the head, which was another tender plate. So you can get it as a reward for breaking the head. But I got 3 of those, which is exactly what I needed to make this armor. So I only had to do that quest 2 more times to actually get everything that I needed here, which gives us let me actually change it, because I've been making a couple different sets, because I'm also just trying to go for all different like types of weapons here. I'm gonna go with the flame one just for a second, just because that's the Glavinus thing. Glavinus weapon doesn't look great, but it's decent. So with this, because this has weapon slots on the weapon itself, which is better than the ice one. But I've got maximum critical eye, health boost, recovery up, critical boost, weakness exploit, speed eating, and coalescence, which is a lot of very good skills. Critical eye, critical boost, weakness exploit, and coalescence all help in my damage output, while health boost, recovery, speed eating all help me stay alive. It's similar to what my rebellion set was at the end of hiring before, except subbing out the straight up attack boost things of peak performance and attack boost with critical boost and coalescence instead, and going for critical eye instead of maximum might, just purely because of the way maximum might has changed to work in this. I've also got 2 levels of stun resistance. I don't like that. I want it to be 3. My thought process to start with was, because they've changed the way stun resistance works in this game with Iceborne, where it's just like, instead of before it was like level 1, 30% reduction, level 2, 60% reduction, level 3, immune to it. Now it's level 1 is 60, level 2 is 90, and level 3 is that. So I thought that one might work well, because getting stunned when you're unstunned, that still procs coalescence because you're recovering from a thing. Even only being stunned for 10% of the total stun time that you're stunned for, though, is bad. It has gotten me killed a number of times. I do need to fix this set a little bit to get around that. I've also got earplugs and affinity sliding. The affinity sliding is just a total bonus, because I got a level 4 decoration that was critical eye and affinity sliding on the same decoration, which is fucking sick. I also have level 2 earplugs. Now you might be going, why only level 2 earplugs? Well, that's because of Gaia's Veil, because I have level 4 of it at procs, which gives me level 3 tremor resistance, flinch free, and windproof, which is fantastic. It makes mounting a monster and do with a claw attack and doing a clutch claw attack to make a weak point or flinch shot him into a wall so much easier, and you can just run around them without that. But it also gives me 3 levels of earplugs, which totally stacks with this. So I have maximum earplugs while I'm wearing a mantle. I currently have bandit mantle and glider mantle on. Because of the rates that they last for and the recovery things for them, I get like 4.5 minutes of mantle, 30 seconds without. It's fantastic. It's awesome. So this set's really good. I imagine this is, if I get some better decorations, or I can find some better pants than my Barroth ones, because that's what I'm currently wearing, because that's what gives me the 2 levels of stun resistance, and a level 4, level 2, and a level 1 slot. I might optimize it just if I can get some pants that are better, or some decorations that meld better with any pair of pants that I have better. Because currently, like I said, I currently have, I think it's weakness, exploit, and a speed eating on the weapon itself. Not every weapon has a level 2 and a level 1 slot. Ice doesn't. So I've had to put that stuff on the mantle instead of currently here. Tool Specialist, Power Prolonger, Part Breaker, and Agitator, and Resuscitate, which I don't necessarily need those. Tool Specialist is absolutely helpful because it's on my Glider mantle, because the Bandit one's the one that takes longer to recover. But But yeah, so this is what we've got for the time being. It's really good. It's really good at keeping me alive, and my damage output is still pretty damn fucking rock solid. Like, it's still higher than it's ever been with maximum crit boost, weakness exploit, and coalescence. It's still doing a lot of fucking damage. Like, there's not much more I can do to really optimize the damage of this more for the way I'm going to play Sword and Shields, because the attack boost skills are just not as good as they used to be. But there's no point in me having peak performance or attack boost, because they're just not worth it in this. Or at least not what I'd have to sacrifice to get to them. So yeah, no, this fucking rocks. Expect some slight optimizations of this in the future as better decorations come along. Like, if I had the right decorations, because I looked up a list of possible level 4 decorations as well. If I had the right decorations, I could max out critical eye, health boost, recovery, critical boost, weakness exploit, speed eating, coalescence, and have the levels of earplugs and stun resistance that I currently have just on the armor itself without needing to worry about the weapon at all. I still want maximum stun resistance though. The proccing of coalescence being available for being stunned is not worth getting stunned, because it's gotten me killed a number of times already. It's like the one part of the set I'm not quite happy with, but I don't really have a way of optimizing it out without sacrificing something else. And it procs coalescence, so I've been like, fuck it. Anyway, we have multiple things to do. I have the guiding lens. I've done a bunch of guiding lens, and I actually leveled up my Master's Charm to level 4, which is why I have maximum critical eye now. Because I killed Odogaron and Kuliyaku there. So I've been doing a bunch of guiding lands. I actually tracked enough special tracks that I can lure out Zenoga whenever the fuck I want. So we can do Zenoga. My master rank has hit level 49 and it hasn't gone up since. And the moment it did that, field team leader wants to talk to me. So I feel like we're gonna get the things where it's just like, here's a quest, like you do that and it will do that. But today we're gonna do this. Because title update 1 has come out, which means it's Rajang! Rajang has come out. I don't know what Rajang is. I just heard its name, and I saw its name posted everywhere. I've been deliberately avoiding what's in this title update, so I can just continue just, like, having no idea what it is. All I saw was the name Rajang, and it's a new monster. So, we're gonna do Rajang.
Hey, kid. Been waiting for you. We got things to discuss.
What's up?
You've heard the rumors of Shattered Horn, right?
No, what's Shattered Horn?
Hunters exploring the Hoarfrost Reach caught a glimpse of something.
What is
something like
Rajang?
A Kirin with its horn broken off.
Oh, that's ouch.
I know, right? A real ear perker. So, I figured I'd go out to the Reach and take a look for myself.
Sounds like a good plan.
I looked high and low, but no sign of any Kirin.
I was about to say, I've never seen Kirin
there.
there.
A hornless one. But I did find tracks. Fresh tracks. It's strange, though. Having a Kirin show up all of a sudden.
Yeah, how did it get to the Hoarfrost Reach? That's what I don't understand about the guiding lands. How did all the monsters get to the guiding lands? Or just did Zora Magdaros collect enough material of everything as it was going around that it managed to just also spawn all those monsters appearing in the guiding lands?
Which means it came from somewhere else. So, we gotta go and find this Shattered Horn. I already filed a quest with your handler.
Okay, Shattered Horn.
Where it came from, what's up with its horn? But it's our job to put the
I mean, if we have to fight a
together.
Kirin first, I have the right weapon for the job.
Get moving, and don't keep me waiting.
Yo, I've been fighting a bunch of Elder Dragons recently because I just also been clearing optionals. Fucking the base game Elder Dragons take such a ramp up in this. They do so much more. Oh my god, Kirin. Oh my god, Kirin. Kirin's path of lightning attacks where it's like, here's 3 columns of lightning and it just shocks that. You can now do that in a grid formation, so it's like long ways and the other perpendicular to that ways. So it's like, and just its electric attacks are just so much more everywhere. It's like, fuck, man. Kirin with the Shattered Horn has been spotted in the Hoarfrost Reach. Take on the special assignment Sterling Pride and investigate. In Iceborne, speak to characters with a purple exclamation point to advance special assignments. They can be advanced by speaking to characters found in Astera or in the 3rd Fleet's research base with blue above their heads. So if it's blue, it's advancing, and purple is a new one. All right. Sterling Pride. Like Archer, because his first name is Sterling. Oh, I'm clever. Where'd that Kirin come from and what happened to its horn? The Admiral said he's raring to find out. And so am I. Whenever you're ready to start on the special assignment, Sterling Pride. We're not going after Rajang. That's a Kirin. Slay a Kirin. All right. Show up in the Hoarfrost Reach. Sounds like a mystery worth investigating. I will do that. Okay. I guess we're starting by hunting a Kirin. Okay, I guess I have to do a Kirin first before I get to Rajang. Okay, I guess I'm okay with this. I don't know how long this video would be if I just hunted one thing. So I guess, oh, actually attack up with that, fuck it. Fuck it. Moxie's always good. I have over 100 vouchers. There we go. Like, I can just eat this meal whenever I want. I've literally set it up, but hey, why not? It also gives me 10 health. That was the best option they could have given me for that. Ah, well. Anyway, I'm gonna just stand by and wait to go. Do I have to kill, like, the entire Kirin? Because I'm bad at that. Oh, I've got the fire weapon, at least. Fire is the element. I've actually had to pay attention to elements where weak spots are. Or at least, I should have been doing this the entire time. But I've been more actively paying attention to it. Now, I don't have a weapon that's just ridiculous overpowered sharpness all day, every single day. So, I've actually been swapping around with weapons. Don't worry. I am just deliberately trying to just go into SOS. Deliberately trying to not just go into SOS flares, look for Master Strength Lenostra quests, so I can hunt Master Strength Lenostra to see if that unlocks the next version of sticks. Like, I've been deliberately not doing that, because if I get that, it may become, once again, my default. Did I not upgrade my item box from last time I went on a quest? Holy shit, I'm dumb.
Hornless Kirin. I wonder what happened to it.
Huh, I should probably, yeah, I should probably do a spot of this. I've been doing a lot of multiplayer, so I don't actually have any of that. Fuck, not at all what I meant, but that's fine. I need to take full non-wyverns with me. I should just max them out to 10. I have 500 of them. I can afford it. Okay. Nope, we're gonna save this here. There we go. Well, I'll know that's... I'll name it off camera, but I know that's, single-player slaying quest. Because I've noticed doing the, as many Elder Dragons in a row as I was doing, I was just like, huh. I keep appearing in quests with people here for Elder Dragons, and then we get up to the Elder Dragon at the end, and everyone is planting bombs except for me, and I'm just like, I'm failing at my duty here. I should really bring that along. Also, how the fuck did a Kirin just appear here? Also, it's awesome. You can go on investigations with Elder Dragons, and there's just always going to be another monster that's there. You can now actually have a monster and an Elder Dragon appear in the same thing at once. I don't know if quests do that. Maybe certain quests do, certain quests don't. But I do know that at the very least, on expeditions you can do that. So, turf wars between normal monsters and Elder Dragons seems possible. I'm pretty sure I already mentioned on camera the amazing one between Savage Devil Joe and that. Oh, also, another thing that I can do. I haven't actually fought Savage Devil Joe, and I haven't unlocked an optional for it, but I did just attack one enough while fighting other monsters that I've unlocked an investigation for it, which I imagine once I do the investigation for it, I'll get an actual optional for it, because I feel like it's one of those things where you've got to hunt it first before an optional will appear for it. So I can also do Savage Devil Joe at some point. Because again, it's just another monster that I haven't actually fought that's appeared here. I'm really curious if they're going to introduce like an Arch-Tempered equivalent into Master Rank for all the Elders again. Or whether they'll like do that type of endgame, here's your Ultra Super Challenge endgame stuff in a different way for it. Because it's strange doing the Master Rank dragons. Like, I haven't fought any Tempered Elder Dragons in Master Rank yet. But there are certain things about certain Elder Dragons in Master Rank where it's like, well, that doesn't go as extreme as what the Arch-Tempered high rank version of it did. But then in some other ways, it does step it up from what Arch-Tempered was. Like, something where it's, I can't explicitly say whether the Arch-Tempered or Master Rank versions of it are strictly which one's easier or harder. They're just, there's certain things that they've amped up that are different to each other that it would be depending on just your play style and everything. Like, Kirin seems hard on Master Rank version because outside of the extra health, I don't think Arch-Tempered Kirin, like outside of health and how much damage it did, I'm just doing fucking circles here. Spending so much time picking up its footprints, I'm never catching up to it. Like, I feel like Kirin for Arch-Temper didn't really add much to its moveset kind of thing. It just added damage, output, and health. Where this one, it definitely adds a lot more to all its moves. Kushala is way easier in... No, Electrified Feather takes forever to pick up. Footprints, I'll grab that. Yeah, damn it, no. Don't want those. They take forever. Kushala's way easier in Master Rank, because the whole problem with the Arch-Tempered one is that it had the wind around it all of the time, and just never let up. And that's just gone now. Like, it does have the wind around it sometimes, but nowhere near as much. And that was the main issue with it. It does a lot more, like, tornado attacks, but it's nowhere near as much of a problem.
Look who came out to play. Now we're getting somewhere.
Is that shattered? Oh yeah, I guess it is.
What this Kirin's
yeah, time to kill you!
That Kirin may be injured, but that doesn't make it any less dangerous.
There we go. Just immediately cook that on. There we go. Yeah! Time to just fight a full fucking Kirin. I guess the idea is just like, hey, if you want to fight Rajang, prove you can fight Elder Dragons. I guess that's the idea. Oh, right. I'm forgetting. Kirin's actually probably one of the most effective monsters to do this. Because it's just its entire goddamn body. Also, you see that? I took damage while mounted onto it. But because I have flinch free, I just fucking stayed on it. And also earplugs and windproof also helped that. So, but it's so much easier to do clutch claw stuff now. Like, it's just fucking free now. So, oh, it matters. And again, Kirin's one of the best ones for it. One, because its Elder Aura of Electricity just makes you bounce off its body normally. Where now, welcome, its body is now something that you fucking hurt as a weak spot. And just, it affects its entire body. Like if you're not attacking the head, you're gonna be hitting its weak spot. Because, like, it's all of its legs, it's everything. So yeah, Clutch Claw is, like, ridiculously effective. But this is where Kirin Master Rank is definitely harder. Its moveset of where it, like, spawns lightning around feels deliberately designed to get you in the spots where you're likely going to be after attacking it or trying to dodge it. Like, it has one where all of the lightning spawns, not next to it, but, like, a roll distance away from it in, like, 5 different spots. And it's just like, if you see it and try to roll it out of the way, oh, guess what? You might be rolling right into the range of it. It's actually pretty genius when it does that. It's just designed to fuck you over. It's kind of sick. And again, its massive beams can now happen, like, perpendicular to one that's already happening, so you can't just, oh, go between the lines. No, you've got to, like, pay way more attention. I see, now I'm bouncing up again. That's one issue, though, with doing the mounting attacks on Kirin. Because you just fly off when you do the mounting attacks, yes, you are totally liable to just, like, sit, there we go, and say, yeah, and then it launches across that way. You're totally liable to just, as you fly off and jump away like that, to jump to somewhere where it's doing lightning. It's absolutely possible. Also, it works out really well what I'm wearing, because what I'm wearing naturally just has a fuck ton of resistance. Actually, you know what I can do? I can cross all lessons. Hell yeah. Yeah, what I'm wearing just naturally has a lot of thunder resistance, so this actually isn't too bad. I say, yeah. That's where the issue comes in. Whee! Glidermental! Glidermental is so fun. Like, I do remember them saying, like when they were talking about changes, and I looked at, like, the temperamental one before Iceborne came out with it. It's like, Glidermental is one that they tried to buff a lot because people just never used it before. And using Glidermental now, it's like, Glidermental is fucking sick. It lasts for 3 minutes. Its recharge time is 2. And also, when you upgrade it, it gets 2 level 4 slots. Like, its main primary thing is the ability to fly easier to mount monsters, so it's not like it's a super powerful mental in that regard, but holy fuck, when you've got Gaia's Veil, so just any mental just gives you multiple skills, and also so you're just going to be wearing them a lot as well, and you also just get 2 level 4 decoration slots out of it. It's really goddamn good. And now that's out, we can just take this off. I don't worry too much about taking that off, because I'm pretty sure the recharge time of the glider mantle is less than how long the bandit mantle lasts for, or it's roughly equal. Because again, it recharges in 2 minutes, and I think bandit mantle may be either 90 seconds or 2 minutes it lasts for. It may be 2 minutes. Which is one thing that I am wondering. I don't have any of the upgrades for like the, what's it called? Temporal mantle. Or temporal mantle is just not as good in this game as it was before, so I don't know how much of the meta it's going to take up. But like, I don't have impact mantle either. Done up, which is another one that I used to just add stun to everything that you did, because that was really good for Sword and Shield. Oh god. Somehow that didn't knock me off. I'm honestly shocked by that. And also, I hit your head too. Not even where I actually wanted to hit. Wait, you had to see a monster fall in that, but I'm curious what it does. Does it make them spawn down the bottom as well, or can monsters not fall in that? Oh god. But there's no point. There is no point. But yeah, that's the one. That's like a roll distance away from it, and it just does it in a circle around it. Like they've definitely like it's not strictly that they've buffed like the damage to be like more than comparatively for master rank and its armor and stuff compared to what Arch was, but they've buffed it the fuck out of its moveset to just be way harder to actually pay attention to. But what was I saying? Yeah, there's just no freaking point attacking Kirin without weakening its body. Like, if you can attack its head, then you can always attack its head, and it's fine. I'd still say weaken the head because Kirin's a relatively easy monster to actually... Like, even without Gaia's Veil, Kirin doesn't move a lot, and a lot of its attacks are electric things that don't hit its body directly. So even with other weapons or, like, just not having... The Gladiator's story back. It seems like half of them. So if you got things like an aim for the head, do that, but just... It's so easy to do the body. And normally the body's what you're bouncing off. It makes Kirin hard to attack in this mode normally. And it's just... Like, for all the buffs that Kirin got as a result of, its moveset changing to just be able to counter what you would likely try to do to fight Kirin, it absolutely lost in, button for existing. But I guess that applies to both high and low rank. So, oh god! Alright, full time for this. There we go. I am chewing through the potions though. I will need to restock between this and the next one. Just grabbing all this because I care more about money than actually fighting the motherfucker. Oh my god. Yeah, that running one also feels massively buffed because I'm pretty sure the running one before only hit like the spots where it's like landed as it was running. Like it would run along and like bounce side to side, hit these spots. And now it's just, oh, it hits everything. Like it's just an entire pathway along where it runs and it hits. Anyway, just gonna quickly take that off. That's one that takes the longest to come back. Like if you go immediately from wearing Bandit to Glider Mantle, by the time you finish wearing Glider Mantle, Bandit Mantle won't be back. It's pretty close to it, because again, I've got Tool Specialist level 2 on my Glider Mantle, so it works out really well, but hey. I love this armor set, by the way. Like, how much stuff it's given me in terms of attack damage, and when so much of that affinity boost comes from, hey, attack weak points, and attack wounded spots that you've done with that. And incentivizing it, and also just making it easier because of the Gaia's Veil stuff. It's just, oh, it's optimized really well. And it gives me all the defensive things of staying alive that I got from my Rebellion set before. The only thing I don't have currently is a weapon that has healing augment on it, which I don't have enough material, like I don't have the types of materials that are necessary to do that for a single weapon that I have. So I just, yeah. I'm not far enough into endgame to have materials to do health augments. But you can be fucking bet that once I do that, oh my god, I'm going to be the most powerful motherfucker that has ever existed. Oh, just gonna quickly do this. I do have to do this twice with this weapon, so it kind of sucks. But with how much easier it is to do it with this weapon, like I don't know whether it's the earplugs tremor resistance or the flinch free that is doing it the most, but it's just, I get it so damn frequently now. I get it so frequently where it's just, like in the middle of it doing big attacks, I'm still able to just do that. And like, I'm not even trying to do any drastically huge attacks here, although I am trying to die here by not paying attention to my health settings. Like, I'm not even trying to do the plunging attacks. I'm not trying to do the perfect rushes or anything. I'm literally just going up and then just doing my combos on it. But you can see, like, each hit of my combos is doing, like, anywhere between 50 to 100. Like, that was just the fucking last circle attack. It did 100 damage. Like, fuck, man. Like, look at that, 107. Holy shit. That's a line there. Didn't say that. You keep asking us to fight this motherfucker in places where the ground is blue. Where its attacks, I can't fucking see them. Oh, that, yeah, my advancing attack went right into that, didn't it? Oh, God. Shit. Yeah, as I said, Kirin's moveset has been buffed massively in this. Everything else it lost, everything it lost by Clutch Claw again did that. I literally said the reverse of that earlier. I'm just, you know, repeating myself because I got nothing to say or anything interesting. Here I am trying to talk about Monster Hunter thing. I totally know what I'm talking about. I'm just like, I don't know. I do not play this game in a super skillful way or planned way or anything. I don't have any of these like, oh, here's this super meta moveset that just like is a fucking Elder Dragon Slaying Beast. Or here are all these moves designed to specifically counter these fights so you can just tear them apart or anything. I'm just like, I have a moveset that works really goddamn well against most things I'm gonna fight. Can I do this yet? No, okay. Also, one thing I learned, when you do the Clutch Claw attack and you jump around, like when you're on their head, but you can actually do the circle attack anywhere and hit them with your claw. When you do that to them, it totally can inflict a weak point, which I was stunned to find out and very, very happy to find out too. Also, hey, I finally built this fucking camp. I think this is the camp that required a Teostra and a Teostra and a Kushala Deora Fellwing, and I finally built it because I finally killed both of them. And I was about to say I got lucky enough to get their wings, but I'm pretty sure I got multiple of both, and I think it's one of the rare items for either of them. So, but so I don't have a super meta set. I don't have like the movesets of the monsters down super pat or anything. I mean, like coming into this game from a character action background of playing so many of them and choosing a weapon playstyle of Sword and Shield with its fast attacks and easy to dodge, I definitely have an advantage over some players in terms of dodging the enemy attacks on the fly. If there's one thing I've noticed online, like playing with other people, is that there's a lot of people who aren't super great at dodging the monster's attacks. Well, there's a lot of people where it's just like that's something that they do struggle with, and again, part of that might just be their weapons are slower, longer to shape, their dodges aren't as good, etc., all of that, obviously. But some people are just like they're not really as good as dodging that. So I definitely have like the survival aspect a lot easier than some because I've played so many action games. And in terms of dodging attacks in a character action game aspect of nope, not at all what I meant. Like, in terms of trying to dodge that, I definitely have an advantage on people. But it's like, I don't have, like, super optimized builds. I don't have, like, enemy things down pat. I don't take use of, like, all the different mechanics or everything like that. But I have movesets that are, like, I have armor sets that are specifically designed to just be efficient. Can it get the job done? Can it keep me alive for long enough to kill it? And can it kill it quick enough that I don't run out of time? Yes? Then that's all I fucking care about. Also, I feel like this Kirin has been enraged. I was about to say this Kirin's been enraged the entire time. No, there it is. There, it's enraged again. I've been wanting to bang it into a wall for ages, and I'm yet to be able to do that once. I haven't had the opportunity. Oh, what? Jump off! Jump off! I didn't even need to. Ow! Fucking ow! God! Yeah, just max potion. No point fucking around. It's taking a long time to heal there. Also, Glider Mental's already back? Holy fuck. Okay, well, put that one. Whee! Didn't even realize there was air vent to this section. Makes sense, it's a Legiana nest, so it's a way of jumping up and attacking them. Just like Coral Highlands, actually, in that regard, but hey. Ow. Damn. I actually got kicked off on that. Like, you did an attack that was aimed directly at me, because it was a kick, so that's... What the fuck? Can you get out of the air? I want to heal. I want to heal. Thank you. Oh, Also, just having recovery up, oh my god, it makes potions so much better. I use way less potions because of that. Or at least, I can use more potions and not have to just, like, go back to camp as much. Oh my god. Fuck. Elemental, kind of hindering my ability to do the thing I want to do here. It's also hindering my ability to do what I want to do here. It's me just absolutely failing at trying to actually fucking grapple this motherfucker to make your body weak so I can just lay into you. There it is. Oh, perfect. Oh, God fucking fuck! Elemental, please. Oh my god, okay, and perfect. There we go. I don't know why I thought I could. Oh god. Oh god! Fuck! Damn it! I'm stuck on a wall when I tried to roll. Ah, you cunt face. Fuck you. Balls. God damn it. Now I'm mad. Oh. I was actually doing alright this entire fight until I got to the end there. And I just couldn't fucking grapple you. And we got comboed from one attack to another before I could heal. It's a problem I've noticed a lot trying to fight this motherfucker in Master Rank. This is like the 3rd or 4th fight I've done against it in Master Rank. Alright, I don't actually have that anyway here. No, my god. Fine, fuck it, keep the caption equipped. No, don't! I want to bang this fucker into a wall. It's doing some of its attacks so quickly between one to the next that I have that problem that I always do of just like, oh shit, I got attacked by a very big attack and it fucking hurts. What should my focus currently be? Oh, I don't even have them here. Cool. Cool. But it's like, what should my focus be? Trying to get out of the range of the next attack, or healing, hoping I survive it, or while I try and get away from it. And then I try and do both, and then I succeed at neither. Also, you fell asleep again. That was stupid of you. But also, your body's your body's fucking back to normal. Tits. Okay, Bandit Mental, go up. Hey! You were that close to being dead. God damn it.
Good work, Fiber. Head back to
Motherfucker.
so we can continue with the investigation.
Now I'm just mad. That means it was like 300 damage away from death. Fuck, man. I had wounded its body. That would have been like 3 or 4 combos. Fuck. That's it. Also, I got a horn there. I don't know how many horns I have in total, but I'm really tempted to just make Tiger the entire Master Rank Palico outfit again. Just so Tiger can wear that, because it's the best fucking... Even in Master Rank, the Kirin stuff is still the best shit for Tiger. It's still the one that looks the coolest. We don't have Call to Wrath in Master Rank yet, so I don't have the sword. Just the straight up actual sword. So I've still got Disco Ball Tiger going on here, because I don't have Kirin, but I'm really tempted to just go back to Kirin stuff again. Also, I totally get the idea behind Gaia's Veil for this. It makes sense. When you wear a veil, when you wear a covering of your body, it makes you just rock solid and planted to the ground and unable to move. Totally makes sense with what Shara Ishvalda is as a monster, because that's literally its entire thing of having 2 faces and a sturdy outer coating that just like stops it from being moved or anything. But man, the Shara Ishvalda armor looks so good, and you don't get to see it like at all while you're fighting, because you're just covered in a mantle the entire time. It's like, god damn it. Don't worry, while you're running around Celion, you can still see how cool it looks. I've kind of had no desire for layered armor since getting this, where it's just like, nah, I look pretty fucking sick though. I mean, at some point I'll start just rocking layered armor again. I've got to go back to my uniform that I was wearing from high rank at some point. Just depends on... I still want a better hat. The ribbon for the Thermae outfit is probably going to be better than the Brigade hat, but it's not quite what I want. But that being said, I don't know what I want for layered armor hat for it. I find hats in games weird because I love the look of so many hats, and then when you put it on the character, I'm just like, you go and watch my Splatoon playthrough. Hey. Other than it's probably not as interesting as this. But if you did see my Splatoon matches or anything, or while I was trying to like go through that was the biggest problem that I had in that, trying to decide headgear and that I actually liked. What else happens? resource ecology. I had to check this. There was one set of quests I did. I think it was when I beat the game, where I just let all of this just go, and I lost all my fertilizer on everything, and I was fucking mad. But now that's maxed out, and that's good there. Yeah, I've just been going hunting Mandragora, going Rustbud, Godbug the entire time. So I've like over 500 on each, and like over 1,000 honey, because that's just all the healing stuff. It's all the healing stuff, whether I got mushroom mincer, just my normal honeys for mega potions, and stuff for Dust of Life in multiplayer, because that's the stuff that I'm going to use the most in quests. And most of the other items that I use, I've still got like over 300 of all of them. Having that 4th slot there really helps, and also just playing through so much of Iceborne, deliberately keeping a low item pouch stock so I can pick up as many items in the field has just helped all of it stack up.
Shatterhorn, Fiverr. I asked analytics to look into it as soon as I got back.
Yeah, what? Why did its horn break off?
Seems like they're on the cusp of figuring out it.
Huh?
What do you know? Seems like they're calling for us, which means they just found out where that thing came from.
Ooh, what happened?
I know you're dying to know more about this Kirin, so you're coming along. Let's move.
All right, let's go. What's happening?
All right, Teach. We're all here. Tell us what you discovered about Shattered Horn.
God, I look so extra compared to all these people, and that's fucking saying something. Look at Admiral and Field Team Leader.
With pleasure. First, we examined its mane to determine what it fed on and when. Then, we analyzed soil samples taken from its hooves and were able to deduce its place of origin.
How did it get to the Reach?
Our conclusion is that it came from the guiding
That's
lands.
on the other side of the sea. That's literally on the other side of the sea compared to fucking Hoarfrost Reach. It's on the other side of the New World.
What? How did it get from there to here?
That's what I don't understand.
It's a good swimmer.
It's a horse.
It is an elder dragon. Traveling great distances is not out of the realm of possibilities.
Yeah, but out of all the Elder Dragons, it's the one that doesn't have wings, and instead of being a dragon, is a horse. I still love Kirin being an Elder Dragon, because all the other Elder Dragons have a pretty similar body type, because they're all, as I've mentioned, typical dragons. 4 legs, 2 wings that are independent of those legs. And Kirin's just a fucking horse. I kind of dig that.
Setting that aside, the question of why this Kirin has lost its horn has a much more startling answer.
Really, I want to know how a horse crossed the fucking ocean. That'd be pretty sick to know too.
The damage to its horn wasn't born from a small wound that eventually caused it to splinter. No. It was broken in a split second, twisted to an unusual angle by some incredible force. In other words, something snapped the Kirin's horn.
Aren't the horns meant to be super fucking durable? That's why they're one of the more rare pieces of Kirin stuff that you can get from them, and why they used to make some of the best armor, isn't it? Because they're so goddamn durable.
Admiral, we know that when incredibly strong monsters invade other habitats, their presence forces weaker species to flee.
So you're saying something invaded the guiding lands that forced an Elder Dragon to flee?
And the influx of fleeing monsters into a new locale has a drastic effect on the ecosystem. Do you think this might be one of those cases?
It's possible. Could have been on the run from something. Fled the guiding lands and made its way to the Hoarfrost
I still
Reach.
don't understand how a horse crossed the ocean, but
There's only one thing left to ask then. What could drive something as powerful as a Kirin out of its natural habitat? Well, guess we're gonna have to look for ourselves. Boss man, you cool with us heading out?
You asking me for permission? As if you'd listen anyway. Just promise me you won't get in over your head. And if you get into trouble, leave it to the 5th.
Does Admiral still do any hunts? Like, does he hunt any monsters himself, or does he just say fuck it and just run around doing whatever the fuck he wants?
Don't worry. All right, time to rock. Set up the quest and get ready to
Like,
go.
I know the dude's old, but fucking look at him. I'm
Yes,
pretty
sir.
sure he could still
I'll get
wield a
everything
great
prepared.
sword amongst the best of them.
I'll head out first and scout. Don't keep me waiting.
Will do. Yeah, so I'm gonna talk to you about something. Reveal thyself, destroyer. Alright, that's one hell of a name for the quest. Okay, should I... Well, I should pick up my items again, shouldn't I? Yeah, go for this. Fuck it. Order. I don't know if Rajang's an Elder Dragon or not. Because I want to capture it. I've had the problem lately of trying to clear my optionals and realizing, oh, I haven't actually captured every monster that I fought, so I don't know what I'm missing in terms of special arena. Because you don't get a special arena optional unless you capture the monster. So I'm missing some of those, which is awkward, but it's fine. Why would Shattered Horn come all the way from the Guiding Lands to the Hoarfrost Reach? We're about to find the hell damn out. Complete the assignment. When Trace ever broke the Kirin's horn to the Guiding Lands, you can bet your bottom Zenny that it's one tough customer. So don't let your guard down and don't be late. Alright, onwards we go. Guiding Lands has been fun, man. Like, I just go there, and either with a group of people or just on my own, and it's just like, fuck it. You know what we should do? Oh my god, Feeling Moxie's there again. It's a sign. And I'm just like, you know what we should just fucking do? We should just hunt, like, every monster that we fucking see. But I was specifically doing a lot of Guiding Land stuff to get Odogger on pieces so I can upgrade the Master Jump more. Because I totally cheated and I just looked up, what do I need to upgrade the Master Jump? This is like the one last thing that I needed after getting the Ishvalda armor to max out Critical Eye on the Ishvalda set. So I was like, what do I need? And it's like, Kula Yaku and Odogger on. I'm just like, well, I've already done a Kula Yaku, so that part's fine. So I was just intentionally grinding stuff, and specifically the Rotten Vale area of it, to just be like, make a Doggeron appear. And you just go in with like a group of 4 people, and you're just like, hey, whatever monster is the next one that's closest to us, let's just fucking kill it. And then you just do that, and then that one's dead, and you just go back and report. And it's like, you know what, let's just go do the next one. What was that? Oh, joinable after departure. No, I'm not having other people join. I don't want anyone else to join. I already said it's one of one, so I'm pretty sure we're good. I hope I said it's 1 of 1. I don't want other people joining. But there is definitely a fun element of the Guiding Lands in the sense that, I mean, you can do this on other expeditions, but it's not the same. Because, you know, you're in the one area and it can't just be any fucking monster, basically. Of just going, let's fight a monster. What monster? What appears? And it's just... Because unless you're on an expedition, every single time you go on a quest to hunt a monster, you're choosing what monster to hunt. And just the ability to have this and just going, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just fight whatever random fucking thing appears. And not knowing what you're about to fight and then going out and fighting it is fun. Also, the Guiding Lands is just a cool area. The environments to battle in it, in some cases, are better environments for battling and more enjoyable environments for battling than the places that they were originally derived from.
What the heck's going on?
Whoa! Oh! Admiral's a wee bit stuck. I bet he doesn't give a shit, he just threw the rocks off him. Yeah, show us that a bit more. Cause if
Big boy.
Cause it looks like... Cause it kind of just...
Hey, there are Kirin tracks here.
Can you
What was
fucking
that
hear
roar?
that? I am a shoot.
Partner, over here.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, that is where I'm going, because that's where, yeah, the dude is. Okay. Because that looks kind of just like a big fuck-off ape. Like, I also saw giant horns on it. But, Hey, where are you? Are you down here? Yeah, you are. Wait.
Something's after the Kirin? There's gotta be a reason for it.
Yeah, based on what the fuck we saw. Oh.
That roar gave me the chills.
I thought we were going to where the Admiral was. Is he somewhere around here? Yep, just toads. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, where the hell's the Admiral?
Kirin tracks. Hey, what's wrong? Definitely not a natural formation. Looks like something just barreled through. Okay, I'm ready. We gotta find out what caused that huge roar we heard.
What the fuck? Holy fuck! Elder's Recess! This was not here before. This absolutely was not here
A place
before.
like this was in the Guiding Lands.
They added Elder's Recess as just part of this update? Is that what I'm seeing? Holy shit. Hey, your horn's normal.
Is it on guard because of us?
Whoa! I mean, we got into this area because of this quest, so I feel like they've just added Elder's Recess to this. This thing's just a fucking... Well, I guess based on its shape and coloring. This thing's just a fucking gorilla. My god.
What's happening?
This thing's just a fucking gorilla with giant fucking horns. Holy shit. Yeah, you were stabbed by the Kirin horn then. Wait, no. No, you grabbed it. You really hate the horns. Why? Only one person around here can be a horny bastard. Christ. Jesus fuck.
No way. It survived.
What the fuck? It's eating him? Oh. Oh, what? What? It's been going around eating Kirin horns to gain the power of electricity? Nice job, Admiral. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Okay, so for clarification, this thing fought an Elder Dragon, tore off its unbreakable horn, ate it, gained the power of electricity, and then fired a fucking Kamehameha blast.
Detour
After
along
it went
the way,
Super
but it looks
Saiyan.
like I made it just in time. Never imagined we'd come
We
face
just
to
clutched
face
the
with
one
that
time, it's like,
thing.
get off me.
Partner, I'll help the Admiral. Give us some time to escape.
That big boy's a Rajang.
Rajang.
Pick it up.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's just a fuck. It looks bigger in the cutscenes than it does standing next to it. Whoa! Fuck me. Standing next to it doesn't look super huge, but I guess it was standing up in a lot of its cutscenes. It's on all fours right now. Also, yeah, we're just in Elder's Recess, so I don't have any flip rings. Whoops. Okay. How if they just added Elder's? I guess eventually they might add Horncross Reach in that case too. Okay, we have an Abe with electric powers. As I said, it went Super Saiyan and fired a Kamehameha Blast because everything is Dragon Ball Z. Final boss also had a Kamehameha Blast and a Spirit Bomb. Why? Okay. Okay. Also, this music is so wildly different to anything. Oh, God. My God. Okay. Ow. How do I attack this thing? When do I get the opportunity to attack it where it isn't jumping around wildly or just using its entire fucking body as a hitbox? My... That was just banana slammer. It just jumped up into the air and just slammed the fucking ground in a ball. What the fuck, man? Okay, you know what we should actually do? Give us some resistance to just being able to be knocked anywhere and do a spot of this. Ow, fuck. I mean, it's like so. Oh god, fuck me. That was devastatingly damaging. As we fought the Kirin before, this set has high electric resistance or thunder. What are you gonna call it? That still didn't weaken it, but at all. What I could do though, if I get the opportunity to ever grab its fucking face. Ow! I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna have the chance to shot this thing at all. How do I attack this thing? It's just flying around everywhere. It's specifically its butt weak, but its legs, its back legs aren't. Look at this motherfucker! Also, yeah, it just looks way smaller here than it did in the thing. Again, I know it's because it's on its back legs, but even on its back legs, I swear this thing was bigger in the cutscene. I swear it was bigger in the cutscene. Ow. Yeah, even with the Blitz Free, I'm like, everything this thing does counts as a huge fucking attack. The Blitz Free ain't helping. Ah, that's the head. Fuck. No, that apparently counted, but it just wasn't aiming right. Fuck. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. I feel like I've hardly damaged this thing at all. It's because I have. I'm also feeling like fire is not the thing that does a lot of damage here. I know I haven't weakened any part of its body, but, like, even my good attacks are doing, like, way lower. But I've only got, like, this water that are, like, super good. Like, okay. Like, I have the ice, but my ice doesn't have speed eating because I have no weapons on it. Like, I have speed eating if I have the veil, like if I'm wearing a mantle, but I'm not always wearing a mantle. It doesn't matter. And I don't want to lose speed eating against this motherfucker. I have no idea, like, when to attack this fucker. It's just always running. It's always moving, and then its entire front half of its body is a hitbox at all times. Oh, God. Ow! It just jumps into a spot and just lines up its next attacks. That may be one of the most single... Oh. Its arms will harden when enraged. So you can't even attack its front body at all during that point. Yep, okay. Okay. So now I just have no method of attacking it. 2, 3, 4, 5... Ah! Its tail seems to be weak, even though its tail is a very specific thing. Also, just Hilda's recesses here, which is holy shit.
Hey, partner!
Aim for its tail. Okay, yeah. Oh, hitting its tail may make it knock it out of rampage mode more quickly. Okay. Even does that. Is this just... So there's probably like another 2 regions of this, down here and down here. Okay. Well, I'm going to go back to camp because I chewed through my items a lot there. Also, hey, Elder's Recess is just down here. So if I go to my map, will it show... Actually, because I'm in a quest, will it even show Guiding Lands things? Probably not. But yeah, holy shit. We've just got...
Hey, partner!
If you aim for its tail, you definitely have to stop its rampage mode faster. Like, going for the trap stuff. I don't think it's an Elder Dragon, although a horse is an Elder Dragon. This thing. I don't know what this counts as. Is it a Brute Wyvern, or does it say anywhere here? Actually, no, it just says Rajang, obviously, because I'm not on a quest to slay it, I'm on a quest to do the assignment. Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Oh, okay. Oh, it's down further. I thought it was Azura Rathalos down further. Where are you telling me to go? This way? Okay. Can't tell where my maps actually want me to go. Oh, cool, the Veil. Actually, no, we're not in the Veil for this. Oh, is it just gonna fight off another monster and kill it instantly? Hello? Oh, right, I don't have any mental splits. So I don't have glider mental, but it's possible. Oh, ow, Death War! It just flies around. Oh, it just grabs him. Holy fuck. Holy shit. That is one that is completely one-sided. There was absolutely no trade-off there. That was just completely one-sided. I mentioned before, I was like, oh god. Oh, okay. Oh god. Oh god.
Caution.
Oh fuck. It has specific attacks. Oh god. Okay, it has specific like things of knocking you out of a clutch claw attack that also follow up into seemingly just a giant fucking haymaker punch. I don't know how it dropped any materials there, given that it totally won that. But hey, thank you, I guess. Oh, it's running away again. Okay, bye, coward. and Rathalos is left like cow. It was here just to get fucking Loki'd by Hulk over here. Holy shit. I made a reference to the fucking MCU. Now I hate myself. Ugh. Out of all the things I can reference, I reference naughty shit like that. That's embarrassing. You can't grab its head. You can only clutch claw its arms. Also, yeah, running out of stamina and clutch claw is really bad. You get stuck for a long fucking time. Yeah! Attack its tail! Its tail is a very, very specific spot. It's not exactly the easiest thing to just attack its tail. Oh my god, it even made the sounds. Okay. Into the wall you go. I like how its arms are actually just what count as its head for this. That it's a bit weird, but hey. This is kind of awesome that this monster's just a fucking gorilla. I mean, it's got horns and like its mouth is a bit different and body shape's a little bit different. But for all intents and purposes, it's just a fucking gorilla. But there's nothing else that's remotely gorilla-like in this. This is kind of sick. By kind of, I mean very. That is literally the thing I was mentioning about Kirin, where it's like, Kirin, there's no other monster like Kirin. Because it's an all the other Elder Dragons have this body shape, and then it's just a fucking horse. And this thing's just a fucking gorilla. With giant horns. That also goes like Zebra Strike Super Saiyan when it's powered up with electricity. You know, that part's a little bit different from being a normal gorilla. What I was really worried I was still next. I absolutely would have died. Even with 90% sun resistance timing. I have full earplugs. What the hell did it knock me off just then? Is that just the thing it can do no matter what? Nothing stops at? Or is that a wind thing? And I don't know. I have level 3 windproof. I don't have max windproof. There's one weird thing where it tells you that you get, like, True Guy's now comes with level 5 earplugs instead of level 3. But it doesn't say what level of windproof you get. It just says max windproof. I don't quite know what the difference is. Ow. My fucking god. Okay, that was just a giant fucking area of explosion and death. Okay. Antidote, you're in the wrong spot. It's very much a thing where it's like, oh god, fucking Christ. Get off me. Oh, fuck. Like, it winds up this big attack when you get knocked onto the ground. Some of the few monsters that seems to actually consciously take advantage of being knocked into the ground. Like, a lot of other monsters just kind of do everything. This thing seems to specifically want to do a specific attack to when it knocks into the ground. Probably because grabbing you and knocking into the ground is a very specific part of its moveset too. But like, grab blows have specific grab attacks too, but when they do that, they don't seem to try and specifically punish you with a specific move for it. They just knock you down onto the ground and then it's just like, good luck getting up before our next attack assault. This thing is just like, oh, you're on the ground. I'm going to reload my arm and then just fucking punch you in the fucking face. Or, based on the size of its fist compared to us, punch you in the entirety of what you are. The fact that this thing moves so much, like, is it able to just say, fuck it, jump into the air and just do an attack from the skies? Or it finishes its combo, fuck it, I'm just gonna jump backwards and go back 45 degrees as well. and just attack way over there. Fuck you. You have no idea where I'm gonna come from next, or what I'm gonna do next to be wound up. Get into the wall. There we go. I also appreciate this is a monster. This is another one of those monsters that has a very, very, very specific appearance shift in terms of, hey, it's in rage versus, hey, it's not. And also because of that, you can literally knock it out of being in rage by attacking its tail. Like in rage, it seems to very specifically be when it turns gold. And when it's no longer gold, it's immediately no longer in rage. Oh god. This fucker's cool, like, don't get me wrong, this fight is sick. It's just so goddamn different to everything that I have no idea what the hell to do half of it, but like, this fight is fucking awesome. This fight is radical and I love it. I just love it when shit's super different. Like, there's one thing that I will say is just like, it's not strictly that the game gets samey or anything. There are a number of monsters that you can kind of approach with a similar mentality, even if they have a lot of differences in of themselves in that monster, like across those monsters, because, well, the response of what you do for them can get a bit similar for some monsters, or just some monsters that don't put up much of a fight, so you really can't just go in ham and just not give a shit. So when a monster requires to just be like, okay, you have to pay attention to its moves and like dodge its moves and everything, and it just, the way it does its move is just totally different to everything else, I dig that. Like, this motherfucker is just like, alright, pay attention to where the fuck it jumps when it goes into the air. It has these rampaging attacks that just go entirely forward. Oh my god, are we gonna get a fucking turf war between these two? Alright, show us! I'm just gonna sit back and fucking watch. Who wins this? Oh! Oh! It beat Devil Joe! Devil Joe got a hit in. Like, Azure Rathlois didn't even get a fucking hit in. Like, Azure Rathlois very specifically didn't get a hit in. I love how they just set up there so you can just fucking see two turf wars against it. And just to escalate it of just like, it did start by fighting a fucking Kirin. And that is, like, definitely fair. It started by just saying, here's a Kirin, I'm gonna fight this Kirin. It took quite a bit, like, I had to do a fair bit to attack the Kirin to be able to snap the Kirin's horn off. And, like, the Kirin did explode and it was, like, knocked onto the ground trying to get up and everything. But it was snapping off a Kirin's fucking horn. Like, that's a big fucking deal for anything to do. And then you get so forward, it's just like, it toys with Azure Rathlois. It uses it as its fucking plaything. And then you get to Devil Joe, the thing that is designed to go into turf wars and just, like... Devil Joe ties with Volcana. Literally. They do a beam of war attack at each other, and then I'm pretty sure they do exactly equal damage to each other. They literally tie. And then you get to that, and it's just like... Devil Joe gets the first hit in on Rajang. Oh god. Seemingly because Devil Joe's way bigger. Like, it's able to just jump and bite at it because the size of Devil Joe's mouth is the size of Rajang itself. So that definitely seems to be part of it. And then Rajang's just like, nah, fuck you. I'm just gonna wind up, open your mouth, and then just plummet you into the fucking ground. Like, goddamn. And it did more damage. Rajang absolutely did more damage than Devil Joe. 100%. And it's like, holy shit. I'm just waiting for like a Volcana to appear at the end of this just to have a turf war with it. Just to say, kick the shit out of that. We've got another monster where it's just like, I want to see what this fucker does in turf wars against other things just to see how much it destroys shit. But again, Devil Joe is the thing that's designed to go into turf wars and be able to take anything on. It ties with Elder Dragon. And then this thing beats Devil Joe. The savage, more dangerous version of Devil Joe. Also, speaking of Seething Basil Geese, Savage Devil Joe. Do their normal variants exist in Master Rank? Because I'm yet to see them. I've seen nothing with any tracks or anything. With a normal Basilisk or a normal Devil Joe. Every single interaction I've seen with any of either of those two has been Savage Devil Joe or Seething Basilisk. Do the normal ones exist? Because I don't know if they do. Because seemingly not, which is kind of odd. But I guess the idea is just like, hey, we're going to have the invading monsters appear in Master Rank. Oh, by the way, only their tougher versions appear in Master Rank. No, if you want to no, when these fuckers invade your quests and just give you a nightmare, no, it's going to be the even more tougher versions of them and only that. Screw you, deal with it. But that seems to be what it is. I was trying to do this while having the glider mantle. It is kind of ridiculously simple how much... Ow! How many mounting attacks you can do quite easily with this. Like, I've had quests where it's like, I start the quest with the glider mantle, do that, I still have the glider mantle on, another 2 attacks and I mount again with it. It's like, goddamn. Oh my god. So that, where it's just like, oh yeah, it's really far away. It's like, oh, I know, gotta watch out for the beam. Oh no, sometimes when it jumps into the sky, it's either gonna come barreling at you physically and just like do a rolling ball attack, or it might just shoot a ball of electricity at you. Fuck it, this gorilla has electric powers. Who gives a shit? Not Rajang, that's the fucking certain. Not that I expect it to win at all, based on what we just saw. But fuck me, I'd love to see this thing fight a Doggeron. Because, like, a Doggeron's the one that doesn't give a fuck, along with Devil Joe in terms of that. A Doggeron's the, also, from what I can tell, the only other monster that will turf war elders. Like, it will also just say, fuck it, I will turf war an elder. And come out doing okay. Like, I know what turf war's against, actually, I don't know if a Doggeron turf war's against anything other than Hazak. But I'm pretty sure against Hazak it wins. Or it ties. I don't think it loses to it. And again, this is assuming because, like, there are certain ones where it's like, this against Azurathalois. Rajang wins, and there's absolutely no question about it, because it's the only one that gets an attack in. Like, Azurathalois didn't even get an attack in against this motherfucker. But when they get attacks against, like, when they both do attacks, if we presume the winner of the two is the one that does the more damage, which I think is meant to be the idea, because often the ones where you see they do more damage is the one where like the other monster gets destroyed more in terms of the animation for it. Oh, that's it. Nice. So yeah, we're gonna assume the winner of that. I don't think a Doggeron. I don't think a Doggeron loses against Hazak, but I can't remember whether it wins or draws with it. But I'd love to see what that can do. Like, the turf war stuff is super dope. And I think I mentioned it before. I think I've seen people say where it's just like, oh, well, it already wore off. I think I've seen people say the turf war stuff is completely new to this, so it's the first time for long-time fans of Monster Hunter to actually see some of their favorite monsters get to fight each other and just be like, who would actually win between these two? And the animations for some of them are sick. Some of the animations of Turf Wars are a bit disappointing, and some of them are disappointing in terms of the outcomes. You just think, oh, this monster's so sick, it will destroy it, and then it's just like, oh, it kind of got its ass handed to it by this weak piece of shit. Well, that sucks. Like, there are definitely moments of that. Where the fuck is this thing? I have no idea where I'm going. Oh, I didn't realize there was a thing over here. Or is this a... Wait. No, that's a Devil Joe. What the fuck? Where am I going? Ah, okay. So this is where the entrance to the new area is. There is multiple, because, like, I can see... That's an entrance over there as well. So it's created multiple entrances to it. It's not just locked off into one specific location. That's good. Because if there was just one specific path to it, this area wouldn't blend in with the rest of them as well. Where now... It's got 2 paths, it's got 2 regions, which everything except for the forest only has 2, which I find weird, because the forest gets like 7. So that's a bit weird. But yeah, this should just blend in with all the other areas nicely. Oh, wow, I don't actually have... Oh god. I was about to say you're golden and you're not angry. No, you were golden for like one attack in general. Ugh. It really does not like you clutch clawing it at all. Like, if it knocks you off a clutch claw attack, it's specifically composed of this. You can see it winding up that very specific attack every time. I kind of dig that. Like, if you clutch claw this thing at the wrong time, it's just like, oh, you tried to do this shit to me? Fuck you. Very specifically, I'm going to just fuck your day up. Here's my giant fucking punching slam attack. 8 dicks. I really shouldn't be trying to fucking barge the thing into walls all the time, because it's barging monsters into walls that just activates their rage mode instantly. And this thing's rage mode is serious, especially when it kicks into the second rage mode, that quickly. Actually, to some extent, if this is a normal monster, this is a normal monster that basically has an Elder Aura to it. Like, it changes its form, it changes where, like, parts of its body are hard and everything, gets you attacked, everything gets, like, bigger boosts to some of its attacks. It's basically an Elder Aura. And I'm curious, is this thing an Elder Dragon or not? Because, like, it could be. It don't look like a fucking dragon. But again, Kirin is horse. Attack the shit out of your tail. Actually, I also have no idea if this is a returning monster. I think it is. So I think most of the Iceborne monsters have actually been returning. Well, I think returning versus not returning for Iceborne has been stacked super heavily in the returning side, from what I understand. Which I think it's also the returning to non-returning, returning to new monsters in the base game, I think was stacked very heavily in the new monster phase. So it makes sense where it's just like, here's Iceborne, this is for the players who are like dedicated to this game and everything and are going to play like a shitload of it, play harder versions of it. Here's where the fan service comes in, the expansion. Like, I can understand that. Whereas it's like, here's the base game. This is for people to get new into Monster Hunter and everything. Here's all this. Here's a bunch of new monsters that aren't as difficult or anything as that. Oh, now you're all invested? Well, now we're going to show you what the history of this series has been and what fucking crazy over-the-top monsters and attacks and everything they've been dishing out this whole time while the fans are just like, fuck yeah! One of our main criticisms of the base game was that it's too easy compared to old Monster Hunters. So give us a whole bunch of just over-the-top shit like this. So I can see that. Ow, I really thought I could duck past you and grab that. Ow. Really? I was on the ground already in Wake Up. Oh god, I'm gonna die here. I'm absolutely fucking dead here. I have no armor and it's gonna do this shit. Okay. Yep, there we go. Super dead. If you don't have sling ammo, I don't know if you can escape that. At least not in Furious mode. In Furious mode, it seems to go into that attack way faster. Well, I think that's only my first? Is that only my first? Yeah, I've only had one faint. Okay. I have no fucking idea how close to dead this thing is yet. Also, so much for Moxie, which I can't... Oh no, I can reactivate Moxie if I get defense up. Which I'm gonna do, because this thing's punching me in the face a lot, and it hurts. But there we go.
Yes.
We have Moxie back. Top up our items. There we go. New monster. I'm gonna die once or twice to it. I've done that for most monsters throughout the game, right? I think so. Well, actually, no. I think there's a lot of monsters that I fought for the first time, even in Iceborne, that I didn't die to. Some of them have absolutely kicked my ass. I'm pretty sure Glavenus I died to twice, and Volcana I died to twice. Ishvalda I died to twice. So I think I died to Ishvalda 3 times if you count the Vigor Wasp thing. Although the recovery on the Vigor Wasp thing got me killed the other time, so I don't know how much that actually counts. Alright, where am I going? The map has no idea what to tell me there. It keeps being confused. There it is. There we go. So I'm just gonna pop this first, just so I have the full health. Just to make sure I actually have the full health when I go in, so I'm just gonna do that. Hell, a lot of lava here. Grab some of this. I want to at least shoot it in the face a little bit when it grabs me again. Because it's... Aha! Oh, you're tired. I didn't even realize. Now's my chance to strike. Ow. time to strike myself because I'm an idiot. Okay. Yes, I know I said I should save my slinger ammo, but there's also slinger ammo over here because I've now just pissed it off. Urgh. Like, I know most monsters enter, like, the rage state once you hit him into a wall, primarily for a gameplay reason of you can't bang them into a wall when they're in this state, so you just, like, they go into this state, so you just don't get to do it twice in a row. But I like the idea of this thing, because this thing seems to specifically hate the clutch claw. Oh my god, you're almost dead already. Because this thing seems to specifically hate the clutch claw, it seems to kind of be, oh, you use the clutch claw and you actually hit me? Fuck you! And then just pulverizes you. Alright. Go up there and sleep. I'm just gonna capture you. Also, I'm kind of surprised you're dying this quickly. Most of the attacks I was doing were absolutely not optimized for damage. I was attacking you on the back and I never made a weak point, like I never wounded you there. I don't even think I was attacking a weak point for it. Like most of the attacks I was doing were like 20, 30. Two. And oh my god, fuck off. Oh, fuck you! Oh, you fucking crazy, fuck you! I'm mad now. No, I'm actually fucking pissed off. That's my fault though. That is absolutely my fault for not doing the thing first. Actually, I fucked us. I don't know if I fucked us from this. Shit! No, I'm gonna capture it. I won't be optional for it. I will run away to make sure I can capture it, because I don't have any materials to do that. Again, it is my overall, yeah, it's absolutely my fault. I used the shock trap first instead of the trank bombs. But fuck you! Fuck you, asshole. Oh my god. God damn it. Fucking dragon asshole pieces of shit things. I don't even recognize what they were. That might be any form of, like, those Wyvern, Wingdrake, whatever the fuck they're called things. That's unique to the Guiding Lands, because I don't actually know if I've killed any of them or carved any of them yet. So, that might be a new one here. So I just didn't recognize it at all. I wonder if Rajang's gone back to sleep, just being like, someone electrocuted me and then ran away. It's the worst fucking door knock prank ever. Partially because you're doing it to Rajang and it's just going to want to punch you in the face when it finds out what you did. So, like, still bad idea. I can't believe that. I'm still kind of shocked that they just added a new area to this. And it's just like a punched out fucking wall. So I wonder, are they going to add Hoarfrost Reach to this? It would make even less sense for Hoarfrost Reach to be in here. But that would make even less sense because that Zora never went there. But like, hey! As it hit me in the face. Yay! Rajang hunted!
Any injuries?
Yes,
The
many.
Admiral's okay. Let's head back to Saliana.
Many injuries, but we did it! Hey! First new monster update thing. A giant fucking ape with arms. Yo, that fight's sick. That thing is aggressive as hell and fights super differently than everything else. And also visually just looks super different than everything else. That thing's sick. That may make my top, based on just currently, at least based on its design and its fight, that may make my top 5. Rajang Wild Pelt, Hardhorn Tail, Hardfang Tail, Hardhorn, Claw, Fang, Claw, Wild Pelt, Hardfang. Okay. No mantles or anything, but I don't know what is rare on that, so it's fine. Oh, hell yeah. Hunter rank 172. Man, when my thing gets uncapped at some point for master rank, it's gonna shoot the fuck up. I'm at 172 master rank, like, sorry, normal hunter rank, fuck. And it also gives you an idea of just how much Iceborne I've done. When I went into Iceborne, my normal hunter rank was at like 120 or something. And it constantly increases as you do master rank stuff, and it's now at like 170. So I think that's a pretty good indicator of how much I've done. You might get a lot more hunter rank points in master rank quests compared to what you did before, but still, I'm pretty sure Iceborne's been out for just over a month at this point, and I think I've already put in like 60, 70 hours into Iceborne itself. Possibly more. It's really good. It's really good. It's amazing just how much more fun just the general game itself of just going through and doing the stuff is in fucking Iceborne. Monsters are fun. I mean, part of it is just redoing the stuff that I really liked of advancing through stuff, like fighting these new monsters, getting all these new armor sets, doing all these optionals, and unlocking all these new things. There's also just all the fun of that. But just like, because so many of the more monsters take up so much more of a step up, like, it was, to an extent, kinda mindless by the end of high rank, because my armor set was just so overpowered to kill everything quickly. But it's not quite the case in this, and I don't know if I'll ever get to a point where fights are mindless with how powerful I am. Because, I mean, I'm wearing final fucking boss armor at this point. Oh, by the way, if you want to know, like, my top 5 and everything, Shara Ishvalda may be number 1. If you combine everything about it, design, its fight, its weapons, oh, maybe not its weapons, because I don't know much about weapons and everything else, but its armor in terms of, appearance and skills, if you want to combine, like, all the different features of a monster combined, Shara may be my favorite monster. The fight is really fucking sick against it. I love its design for how fucking bizarre it is, and its armor is really good looking, and its skills are perfect for me.
Hey, kid, you certainly earned your pay today. Good work, fighter.
Yeah, I hunted a silverback gorilla, goldback gorilla, because it shot fucking lightning out of its horns, or out of its mouth.
And dang, a Rajang.
Rajang,
Even
yeah.
elder dragons steer clear of that beast.
So I guess it's not an elder dragon, just elder dragons are shit scared of it.
Anyway, now we know we got Rajang running loose in the guiding land.
Yeah, we should be fucking careful, hey.
You're ready to get down to business, because it's monster hunting time. Felt kind of weird fighting that Rajang, though. Its spiky golden hair and buff arms. It's like going up against my evil twin. We showed it who the bigger baboon was. Am I right? Oh, wait, that kind of came out wrong.
New pendants added Rajang claws. Rajang will now appear in the guiding lands. Well, that seems to be the entirety of that is done now.
Yo.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's the Rajang thing. I felt some kind of connection. I wonder why. I did notice that since I did that, you popped up. What's up? I have a look at a report that you two made on the Rajang. Especially curious about your claim that the clutch claw couldn't grapple onto its head, so I had to think about it. It seems the size of the clutch claw was not designed for something the size of Rajang's head. If you're still determined to use a clutch claw attack on Unleash a Flint Shot while grappled onto that beast, you'll have to do it when you're grappled onto its forelimbs or arms if you want to be less scientific about it. So next time you face that beast, you should give that a try.
Be careful.
Okay, so you're here to just tell me about that, the thing that I learned doing during that. That's fine, don't worry, I learned that during it. Clutch Claw isn't designed to grab onto it, something the size of its head, so just its giant fucking arms instead. I don't think that quite makes sense. Its arms are kind of bigger than its head, but I understand that its head is maybe a weird shape or in a weird spot for its arms to be grabbed, for its head to be grabbed, and instead it grabs that. But that's fine. I'll roll with whatever excuse you're giving me. No new temporal mantle or anything. We got temporal mantle off the mushroom. That's just so weird to me. But yeah, we did it. We did a Rajang. Yo. Oh, I can't do pendants here, can I? No, I can't do pendants here. Can't set my pendants here. Can I forge new pendants? I know I saw that I could forge the different colored scarves and everything there. Yo, okay. Well, the important thing. What does the Rajang armor look like? Do I have any colors on? I have nothing on right now. Everything's default. That's good. All right. Rajang. Hey! That actually looks pretty sick. Absolutely not at all what I expected it to be, but that's kind of sick, actually. It's gold and black, so, you know, not super my thing. But it does look kind of sick. I do like the kind of warrior vibe that it has going on, and the hair's pretty sick, too. And that one... Oh, that's actually quite different. Like, this one's mostly made out of fur, and then this one has the fur outlinings and then is made out of armor. It has giant swords on it to kind of look like a samurai kabuki kind of warrior. I love the way they've done the horns on this one. The horns on that are sick. Actually, this entire fucking hair is sick. I really like that long hair, and the way that it's shaped at the front is actually pretty cool, too. I just love the hair on that. What is, though... It's well, whoa, okay. That's really good. That's really good. No slots on that one at all. A level 4 and a level 1 slots on that could be a bit better, but 2 level 2 weakness exploits, alright. Resentment and speed sharpening. Resentment's not my kind of thing. It's why you've got red portion. I heal all the time. Also, 25 attack. Not that big of a deal in this. I guess that's why you get 2 levels of it. And, like, a bunch of fucking slots. Resentment and handicraft. You really want to deal with resentment in this, don't you? Handicraft's right there. Weakness exploit. Like, I feel like some of these are good. I don't know if they quite have the potential of what a lot of other stuff has had, though. Resentment and attack boost, resentment and attack boost. Like, it's, like, the armor skills are alright. I just don't know if it reaches the level of, oh my god, this armor can go into fucking so many things and fits so goddamn well. Don't know if it quite reaches that level. But hey, what do the weapons look like? What do they look like? Rajang tree. Yeah, it looks pretty fucking sick. I can preview it there, but I can't show it. Actually, I can do it if I go to this. Okay. The club looks sick. I love the handle of it. Obviously, the spike thing's there. And the shield is just a giant fucking face. I don't know if it's racist or not with the teardrops and everything going down there, but it does look sick. It does look pretty sick. I will give it that. Negative 15, that. Thunder 60. But I can't make that one because there's still something up the top there that I can't do. Thunder 60. Really? Really? Look at all this other stuff here. Nothing drops. It's sword and shield. Like, nothing drops beneath 200. Like, literally nothing drops beneath 200 in terms of the amount of damage it does. And you want to give us this thing that does 60? I mean, the 406 damage is fucking nice, and it still has a further upgrade to go. That possibly puts it above how much damage the Devil Joe stuff gets. Yeah, 392 even at max for that. That puts it above Devil Joe damage, so it's really fucking high damage. Just 60? Like, it's such a pitifully low amount. It's just like, why even bother? Why even bother putting Thunder on it if it's gonna be fucking 60? And yeah, negative affinity, but Devil Joe is worse negative affinity. Yeah, it's negative 20. This comes with a lot more dragon damage. I don't actually know if there's anything I've seen. I mean, there's still weapons that I can't make, or, like, all over the place for this. I don't know if I've seen a single thing though that does more than 400. Oh, well, there it is, Acid Razor actually. I mean, that's 406 with no negative affinity on it, so that's really good. But it doesn't have another level to it, so there is also that. That's a really high amount of damage. What's its sharpness like? That's important. All blue can upgrade to white. I guess it's armor set revolving around that so much. Does make sense. Anyway, before we do anything else, what do some of its other weapons look like? Because I know you can look at other weapons by just doing this. I should really look at the other designs to appreciate them. Like, I've seen a lot of people wield it just playing online. The greatsword for Shara. Yeah, that thing looks fucking sick. That thing looks fucking dope. So I should have a look at some of the other weapons. Not all of them, because it'll just take forever to go through all that. But hey, Rajang. Oh yeah, that's right. I really need to get the materials to further upgrade that, because I don't know how long that class is going to be around for. That's just the club that I had, but fucking huge. Fair enough. Hammer. What is hammer? Show us hammer. I'm pretty sure they're giving us some unique weapon designs for this, though. Synergy still got fucked up, and Lunosha by just having basic shit here. Rajang. It's its fucking face. That's creepy. It's its fucking face. That's too much. That's too much. What is Hunting Horn? Because I know what so few fucking Hunting Horns look like. What does Hunting Horn look like? Daiko. Giant fucking 3-pipe thing. Actually, let's just have a look at some other. What do the Hunting Horns look like? These are the things I know the least about, because I don't see anyone use them anywhere. That thing just looks like a fucking harp. That's pretty sick. Hydro sword. Okay. Whoa. That thing looks fucking sick and ridiculous and huge. Like, we saw Hunting Horn as the least used weapon according to that first Wyverian, so I have so little idea of what these things look like. Give us some other weapons. What does Jewel Blade Rajang look like? It's a new monster one on this weapon shot. Alright, you want to punch monsters? Here you fucking go. We finally have just punching. Hell yeah. You can just wear it as giant fucking Hulk fists. Hell yeah. Gun lance. It's gonna be its face as a fucking shield again. As long as it's on its face like the hammer is, that's fine. Why is its shield so weird and tiny? It's like just part of its height. Okay. Okay. That one, I regret looking at that. Switch axe! What does switch axe look like? Man, that gun lance is just not even remotely interesting looking. And that looks cool. Not super dramatic or anything, or badass. I mean, it is dramatic and badass, yes. But not like over the top or anything. Alright, well, I'm looking at those. Last thing we're gonna do, what is this pendant? Show me the pendant. What is the pendant? No, not the Heart of Wash. I don't even have that equipped right now. What is the Glavenus? Okay, show us. Rajang claws. Hey. Just the two little claws there. Hey. We can do that. Hell yeah. Not that you can see my pendants with the fucking tail feathers that I've got on this shit, but hey. Hey. Well, that is Rajang. A fucking just sick ape motherfucker. That's pretty cool. Next episode is either going to be Zenoga or going up and doing the thing up there for the dude who says the thing there. You know what? Probably both. We'll probably do both. Like, I did a Kirin in this episode and a Rajang, and it's like an hour and a half, which is typical length for this. I say as many of them have been closer to 2 hours or over 2 hours. So, fuck it. Next episode, we'll do both of those things. So, until then, this is version 2. Signing out.